let's first have a look. This is actually an accessor right now. No, it's not. This an accessor right now. However, it's gonna go on live service in a week, and there's some pretty crazy things happening here. Let's just ignore the map service plans and whatnot. So the Dragonov is actually finally coming to the game. We already talked about this before because it was a thing in a previous patch, although it got removed. But now they've changed it from having this chance-based damage where you can get a critical hit to instead be this weird hybrid between a sniper and a DMR. All right. So here you have the stats, all good, spawns on all maps and all that kind of stuff. So they changed the damage to be 60, which is very high. And that also means that at certain ranges, you're going to be able to one-shot a level 2 helmet. But you have to be relatively close. So below less than 100 meters, you can one-shot a level 2 helmet, which is something that can have like a very fast rate of fire compared to being able to do that. So that is definitely potentially extremely strong because most of your encounters are sub 100 meters. And I think a lot of kills I get with DMRs are also less than 100 meters. So that's quite interesting that it can do that. We'll see if it becomes too powerful, but that's what they're going to do. And here we go with the AUG adjustment. So the AUG, definitely too strong. Well, too strong into dominating the meta. And now they're reducing the rate of fire from 750 to 720 rounds per minute. And they adjusted horizontal and vertical recoil. I wonder exactly what that's going to feel like. Let's say here, since a decrease in rate of fire tends to lower the perceived recoil, true. We've slightly increased the recoil, so that perceived level is going to stay approximately the same. What they're talking about here is that, for example, an AK. An AK has a very high recoil between the shots, but it can feel a lot easier to control compared to what you would expect when you see it just spraying at a wall. And that is because it climbs slowly, so you have to move your mouse down slowly. A gun like the Vector will have a short distance between the shots if you shoot at a wall, but it has such a high rate of fire that it climbs quickly and it's going to be difficult to control. So that's what they're doing. They're increasing the recoil to compensate for a gun that is otherwise easier to control. The Scar is a great example of this. The Scar, because of its lower rate of fire compared to an M4, is going to be feeling a lot easier to control despite also having slightly lower recoil in the first place. Okay, and then tactical gear, big change here, removed this. Yeah, okay, temporarily disabled. However, I reckon that this is going to be for quite a while. For now, what they're doing is that they're removing it as it is. You're no longer going to have the crate and all that kind of stuff, and you won't be forced to use it. Thank you. Very happy with this. So, or at least forced to carry around the crate throughout an entire game. And what that could mean is that they might go back to what it was like before. Yeah, they might be like, hey, let's just revert to what it was before, but let's make a few changes. For example, with the all-in-all repair kit, they have to make a call. Like, how do we do that then? Are they going to do it like before, where that's going to take them a full equipment slot? Or like not equipment slot, full weapon slot? I don't know. Or is it going to be an inventory? So they're probably going to go back and figure that out. But for now, it's removed, which is nice. And for Miramar, they made an important change here. So, okay, I can see why they did this. I was just about to make a joke about this, but it also says here, it's to prevent people from getting in certain locations with parachutes and emergency pickups and gliders and whatnot. So that's why they're doing this. They're changing that, making it more difficult, I guess. Okay, so Danger Zones, Blizzard Zone, and Sandstorm are now less likely to appear throughout the game. All right, well, fair enough. There was a lot of sandstorms on Miramar. They feel like they're quite frequent. And also blizzards on Vikendi. Although I don't mind it, I think this is probably fine. And then Intense Battle Royale going back to being TPP instead of FPP. All right, Intense Battle Royale, TPP now instead of FPP. So it just means that it wasn't popular enough in FPP. So in Blue Bomb Rush, this shop key binding, you can actually bind this. All right, that's cool. And the map and scoreboard will be used on M. That's good, because caps lock, that was terrible. I used that for push to talk. So this is a good thing. The chroma skin type. So what this is that it is a progressive skin. where you can get custom colors, like you can get colors on the cars. Yeah. So progressive weapon skin right here. There you go, right there. And then you can get a different color, which is also going to be in the crates. So you're dealing with a progressive skin, but there will be more stuff that you can get for that. So I like the idea here. I think that's a good idea, because there has been quite a lot of skins that had a color I just didn't like. And if that color was just different, the skin model would have been fine with me. So I think that's a good idea. I could be a little bit concerned about how this is going to affect the prices, because already right now, progressive skins don't need to be more expensive. Quite frankly, the opposite. As a concept, I think this is cool. I like that. As a concept, we'll have to see. Battle stat skin. The battle stat skin for cumulative kills plus headshots now features a new design. Okay, the battle stat's gonna look different. I still would like to see that we could take a battle stat counter and put it on any skin in the game. Let it cost G-Coin. I don't care. I think people would actually like that. Yeah, even though that sounds like a lot, make it 1,000 G-Coin. You're gonna make a lot of money, PUBG, if you do that. Because at this point, I don't think people buy so many battle stat skins just because it's battle stat, but maybe people still do. I would like that to get on my older skins. There's some I would love to have that on. That would be really, really cool. Performance CPU debug. Wait a minute. Added new options to collect CPU crash data and GPU crash report. Oh, that is cool. All right, so for example, I've been dealing with my game crashing after 3 hours and 50 minutes for a long time. Maybe this would help to be able to gather information needed to actually fix those crashes. I think that's great. It's better tools to be able to fix crashes. So thumbs up on that one. And we go default option DirectX 11, DirectX 11 Enhanced. For fresh game installations, DirectX 11 Enhanced is now the default option. Really? Maybe I should try that. I think I'm running on just DirectX right now. 11, that is, sorry. Huh. Maybe that's better. So yeah, not a big patch. But like, I'm excited for this one. The Dragonov. I think it's going to be really interesting to try that new gun and just feel how it fits in the meta. Initially, you'll have everybody running with this thing. When they find it, everybody's going to pick it up because it's new. Let's see how that sticks.